Hello ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out tonight for the debut of our new program. Since all who may heard of me Byron II know of my great love of and devotion to poetry, I thought I might initiate the show with a reading by a new and talented friend of mine from the neighborhood, and later a reading of one of my own. And so now without further fanfare I give you street poet Roger Humpsmith, here with us for the premiere of the Far Out Hangout show.
Thank you Byron for the wonderful intro. I will begin the evening with one of my shorter love poems. I open you up like a bird of God, a surprise visit from an almighty wizard who knows my tastes. You are a banquet of jazz, a peacock's delight. It's frightening really, such a strong extended pull. We both drift off, reviving on a cloud of bliss. Music oozes out through the pores, into a vast salty ocean, warmed by blasts of temporary madness.
Well, there you have it my good friends. A taste of the Far Out Hangout show. We'll be back after a word from our local sponsors. Oh Roger, I am indeed touched by your eloquence, and pleased indeed that you deliver the goods, rather than some dreary roses or red pablum. Outstanding beginning to what could become a great gift to us all. The way you ended the piece with a mention of temporary madness reminded me of your sisters Anne. The way they tend to overpower one with their own special language. On the power of your confident delivery alone I would like to throw my hat into the ring in the capacity of agent and manager of your future poetic career should the need arise. Tell me Roger, what is your present line of employment?
During the daytime I work at Dairy Queen and most evenings I'm an apprentice in the TMZ offices. You know, the television show.
Oh my god Roger, that's simply horrendous and completely unacceptable. That sordid program caters to the lowest voyeuristic mentality. The only possible redeeming thing that can be said is that the strange Harvey character has managed to save that room full of young people from their destiny in the grease pits and hellfire obscurity of the fast food industry that plagues the confusing country. Although Dairy Queen still manages to turn out an acceptable banana split. Please oh please promise me you will abandon this shameless TMZ nonsense as soon as possible, before it corrupts your poetic soul. I am certain that the twins Chelsea and Barbara share my concerns over this matter.
As you can imagine, my sisters have used intensely strong language to describe their obvious disgust for TMZ and anyone clownish enough to have any connection to it. They rail at me daily, but I only stick around for the random showbiz connections I manage to salvage. And yeah, Harvey's a freak alright, but when they get to see those full-blown curse-a-thons by characters like Meltdown Gibson or Slice and Dice Clay, it makes them feel almost okay about their own so-called Tourette syndrome free-for-alls. They are true innocents. Whereas Gibson, a devout Catholic, is going to bypass both limbo and purgatory and be dumped headfirst into the final fiery pit because of his own witless desperation. As practicing atheists, my sisters can curse like sailors and die happily knowing that they will become worm food and life will continue on as blissfully as ever, no harm done. The innocent are truly blessed like that.
Goodness Roger, so fervent and fluid with descriptive hyperbole and intuitive perceptions. I am grateful as well as humbled that you stopped by this evening. Very gracious of you to share your thoughts. I feel that I'm sitting on the wrong side of the desk. I shall arrange some guest hosting gigs for you when I use my sick days to hustle off to Las Vegas for some healing frivolity.
Thank you Byron. Now you have provoked my curiosity about your own writings. How about a reading or performance for us all?
A master of the smooth segue as well. I will be most happy to drag out a golden 0 oldie from the memory bank right after this short break for our sponsors.